Hi, so I figured I'd do a weekend vlog because Steven is out of town dog sitting. So this weekend, the plan is it's Friday right now, Friday, June 14th. And tomorrow I'm going to be home all alone. I do plan to go grocery shopping at one point because on Sunday I'm going to the town that Steven is in and Steven's parents live in, and we are going to cook for them because I always normally cook on Sundays. But I do that, and I don't really know what I'm doing actually yet. So it's gonna be fun. But I think I have a vague idea. I think do some kind of like, well, give me an idea of like a chicken fajita hot dish kind of thing. Because also the fun little mixer in there is that his dad's pre-diabetic. So but yeah, so we're gonna do this weekend. I've got some grad school homework to do. I obviously I'm gonna be reading currently. I'm reading The Music of What Happens by Bill Koenigsberg, plus a whole other stack of books, but this is what I'm currently focusing on. I love how they're just lying about everything on the food truck. It's hilarious. And yeah, I'm working on some writing, grad school, just a general little weekend vlog. So hopefully I keep this up more than I did the beginning of summer vlog, because that was awful. This book is giving me anxiety. It's the whole mom thing. I feel like she's gambled away all of their money and she's just not telling him. I fucking knew it. All right, so I did finish up The Music of What Happens. It was good. I've never read any Bill Koenigsberg. I know that Openly Straight was really, really big when it came out because it was kind of an earlier gay YA novel. Not like earlier, but in terms of like the modern strand of gay YA, it was one of the first ones. So there's that. I'm gonna work on some grad school stuff. I did get, well, my teaching license renewed for 2 years, which is great because I was a little bit stressed about that because it was expiring in July on my birthday, and you know, I signed a contract and everything. I'm like, oh, come on, because I don't have like a traditional teaching license. But fun fact, we're in a teaching shortage, and all I had to do was email them and be like, yo, I'll do this last thing in sometime in the next 2 years. And then I got an email back from my girl Lacey today. She's my favorite ESPB worker, and she's like, all right, I'll put that in. Next couple days it'll be renewed. And I was like, Lacey comes through again. She did the same thing when I was when I first, after on my second year of teaching, I had to like take a couple of tests and pass them. I passed them and I got the email confirmation, but I didn't get the physical certificates. And they need the physical certificates, but she was like, you got the emails, so just send them in when you get them. I was like, yes. So yeah, so there's that. But I am in grad school now. I'm getting my master's in education, with kind of an emphasis in library and information technologies. So getting my librarian degree, which is fun. My library class this semester is very, like, we're not doing much. We have a lot of like group discussion stuff, but it's just not a lot of assignments. The ed class, however, is, I have an annotated bibliography that I need to finish before Sunday, and a quiz. I think I did 3 sources. I need 8. I got 5 left to do, and they don't take me that long. And I've got a quiz. And if it's like last week's quiz, it'll take me 5 minutes because it's multiple choice. And I am a good tester, and I found that I just need to not like second guess myself. But yeah, so I've got that left to do this weekend. I'll get the majority of it done tomorrow. I'm pretty sure both of them are due Sunday night at midnight. I'm gonna double check though on the quiz. I know that the annotated bibliography is due then. But yeah, I already found all my sources. I just gotta go through and like do them. I found extra sources because that's who I am as a person. But yeah, that is that. I think I'm gonna go work on it and take another look at the annotated bibliography right now. Bibliography, I can't talk. I did purloin one of Steven's Pepsis because he's gone, so I'm gonna drink all his sodas. Bro. Yes, I do have computers going on right now. So this is my school laptop that I use for work, provided by the school, and that's what I do all my grad school stuff on. And that's my desktop that I do all my writing stuff on. And there's my TBR stack. So I feel like I'm doing too much because I'm only halfway done. And I'm at 879 words. It said like 150 words per annotation though. So like, I'm checking out for the most part. Actually, I'm sitting mostly at about 200, but no, I'm between 150. I feel like I'm way too extra for this class, and I feel like I'm the only humanities major in this class, or ex-humanities major, because it's the master's in education is not an arts master, it's an MS. So sad. All right, so after Music of What Happens, I'm gonna be working my reread of Come Out tonight, and what I love the most about this book is just the atmosphere is just so intense and so good, and it's just, oh, it's so good. And also the book smells good, which is like not about the story itself, but it just does. It's one of those ones that just does. Oh my god. So this woman, she's very boyish, you know, she's got very short hair, and she normally was wearing like pants and t-shirts, but tonight she's dressed, just tonight, she's all dressed up. Layman. All right, it's time for bed, which basically means it is time to watch Mr. GG videos until I fall asleep. So all right, so now I'm about at page 130 in Come Out Tonight. I read like 15 chapters or so, a little bit less, and we're getting into the meat of it now, so that's super fun. So I'm boiling my noodles right now for lunch, and as I take a look and see what we already had for my cooking tomorrow, and we have most of it, and so I think I might just walk to the grocery store, which I like more anyway. So we got chicken broth. We have so much bouillon, so it's fine. We have cream of chicken soup. We have sour cream. We have diced tomatoes. We have beans. And so I need to grab like rotisserie chicken, and this grocery store normally has cold ones in the deli. The Mexican shredded cheese. Diced onions and green peppers, frozen ones. If they don't have frozen, I can grab regular ones too, that's fine. And instant rice. So I can walk. It's 2 blocks away. It's gonna be great. All right, and here is lunch. This is one of these. Somewhere along the line, I lost my new battle vest, so I'm breaking out the old one, even though it's literally falling to pieces. You can see my shirt through the back there, but I need pockets. Got the goods. And, oh, come on. And ice cream. This is an absolutely terrible anime, but it's a childhood one, which makes it even worse, honestly. Are my subtitles on? Awesome. We're doing great. I love having a remote so much. This guy was always my favorite because he was the most reasonable, except for he had a weird alter ego that he had when he cross-dressed. Also, their relationship was kind of sweet. This is actually farther than I ever got when I was younger. But I'm gonna be really sad if he ends up with that blonde girl. Oh yeah. This guy. So I've only got one more source left in my annotated bibliography, and these last 3 are, because the first 5 were really good sources, and these last 3 are ones that I considered like above a maybe, but not like great. And so they're so much shorter, which is honestly probably good, because I think my other ones are too long. So maybe these ones are better in that regard. But I've only got one left of those, and I've got a quiz. I'm gonna get them both done today, and then I'll be done with school for the week. And then tomorrow I get to see what I have to do next week. My ed class is so much busier than the library class, which is kind of sad because I like the library class more. But you know, I went out for a walk and came back to a package. So let's open that. I'm not sure why it's this big, because as far as I'm aware, it is one book, but we'll open this up here. I hate these boxes. Can't you just be normal? Can't we have a normal box, please? No? Put that down for myself. There we go. Alright. Oh, I guess it's huge. You can see it is Stephen King. And this is hardcover of The Dark Tower, and this is the UK hardcover. So if it's as tall as the US hardcovers, I will be happy. So here, I think I have, let's get rid of those. One of it. I do have Wolves of the Call in hardcover, and oh, good. It looks like they're about the same size, which is good. The UK one might even actually be a smidge taller, which is fine because The Dark Tower is the last book in the series. So I will accept. I will accept. All I'm working on today is 30 and 30, it appears. But here's Jelly Jam. How are you doing? I accidentally locked her in the bathroom this morning, but she didn't really care all that much. All right, submitted my annotated bibliography. I've still got the quiz to do. I'll do that later tonight. I hate the quizzes because they're multiple choice, and so then they give me the grade right away, and I hate it. Okay, I have a 95 right now. Like, it's not like I'm failing the class. The first quiz I took in 4 minutes, and I got like an 85 out of it. But I still don't like it. I don't like getting graded. I don't like being perceived. It's terrible. But I do love school, so I don't know. Well, I don't know what that means about me. I do really enjoy being in classes and doing assignments and stuff, so I've put it off long enough. Quiz time. One of the questions was a short answer question, which means it's not graded yet. Hurrah! Alright, so I just watched a Wendigoon video about the boys on the tracks, and I already knew about this case for one reason and one reason only, and that reason is Mara Leveret wrote a book about it. And Mara Leveret, if you did not know, wrote the Devil's Knot, West Memphis 3 books, and so Devil's Knot and then Dark Spell. And so previously I had looked back on like what else did she write, and the only other book she wrote is Boys on the Tracks, which I believe she wrote before she wrote Devil's Knot, but looking at Amazon now, I think she re-released it, and maybe with some, because now it says 2023, but I do not think that was originally the case. But no, and I'm reinvigorated in like reading that book because it's just another Arkansas Sucks book, just like Devil's Knot. I'm just like, oh, interesting. All right, so it is Sunday morning. I ate breakfast. I did yoga, which is different. I have my coffee. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave after lunch, but I eat lunch pretty early because I eat breakfast pretty early because I get up early. So I'll probably be there around noonish, maybe. I did hear there was road work though, which makes me sad, but I don't know. We'll see what we get done till then. I'm like halfway through Come Out Tonight, so that's that. I made a Tumblr post that I should watch a horror movie or something a horror movie every Sunday and call it church. I figured that this is just as good. That's not what I'm on. I love having a remote. It's the best thing in the world. I think that sometimes with how bad American Horror Story allegedly got, I never made it through Hotel, I think we sometimes forget just how good the first 3 seasons in particular were. I know some people talk up Freak Show. I did watch Freak Show. I remember nothing and it was a drag. But the first 3 seasons are so good. Asylum was my favorite for the longest time. I'm pretty sure it's Murder House, but the Name Game is also one of the best episodes. So there is that, even though it knocks out 2 major villains in one go. All right, so I just checked on my Blackboard, and I because my library course is split into 2-week groups, that's why I didn't have really anything new last week. So this week I do have some new stuff, which is fun. Nothing has posted for my ed class yet, but I'm sure it'll post tomorrow. Maybe I'll check back again tomorrow. That one is weekly instead of bi-weekly. So yeah, there's always gonna be something more. But yeah, I do have my work sketched out for my library class in my planner. So that is that.
Geeta. She is quite lovely. She would have made me a very agreeable wife.
I never closed out this vlog. It's closed.